And in international news, the European Central Bank is expected to raise interest rates this week to fight inflation, which would be the first rate hike in almost 3 years. According to Emirates NBD, following the rise in March inflation in the Eurozone to 2.6% year-on-year, the question is whether the ECB will raise rates by 25 basis points or by 50 basis points in the wake of such data. No matter how high the rate hike, it is controversial. Some economists criticize the ECB for inflicting even more damage on Europe's highly indebted countries such as Greece, Portugal and Spain. Because the higher European interest rates, the higher their refinancing costs. Some say the ECB is making a big policy mistake. The Hong Kong unit of China's biggest metals trader, Minmetals Resources, has made a $6.5 billion bid for copper mining company Equinox Minerals. According to a statement released today, Minmetals offers $7.3 per share. That's a premium of 23% to Equinox closing price in Toronto on Friday. The bid would give Minmetals control of the Lumwana copper mine in Zambia, as well as Saudi Arabia's copper deposit. China accounts for 40% of the world's demand for copper and currently is on a mining acquisition spree. Equinox Australian shares surged 29% today, and by that topping the value of the Minmetals offer. On expectations, a rival bid will be made. U.S. engineering company General Electric announced that it will help supply Japan with electricity over the summer months when demand is expected to soar due to heavy use of air conditioning. The company's chief executive, Jeff Immelt, on a visit to Japan, held talks with government officials and plant operator Tokyo Electric Power, which predict power shortages during the peak summer months. Immelt said GE was committed to boosting Japan's decimated power supply with additional capacity. The Tokyo government said it will restrict maximum power usage by companies during the hotter months in an effort to try and avoid further blackouts. The earthquake and tsunami that hit Japan on March 11 saw TEPCO lose 23% of its power capacity.
Our role here is to really support our great customer TEPCO, working with our partner Hitachi. We've had more than 1,000 engineers between the two of us working around the clock since the incident began, and we will continue in the short, medium, and long term work with TEPCO, due to this horrific natural disaster. We already have gas turbines on the boat that are shipping to Japan, and gas turbines in both long and short-term capacity. So I think those are things we can offer as well, working with TEPCO.
Indian Telecom and Information Technology Minister Kapil Sibal said the country needs a revolution in the information technology sector. While attending an IT seminar, Sibal said India had not yet gone through an information technology revolution, whereas a telecom revolution had taken place. Sibal also pointed out that IT was in the heart of the government's development agenda, but he was still waiting to see the enthusiasm which is needed to spur a revolution.
And the reason why it's not occurred is that the IT revolution started in India by outsourcing. We were providing solutions for other people around the world. And then we developed the telecom platform. The result is that we have now over 700 million telephones, mobile phones. And we add on 18 to 20 million every month. But the software which will ultimately generate the information that we need for the traffic that I talked about has not yet been developed.
Before we go, here's a quick overview of the Asian equity, oil and the currency markets, and after that, Laura Buckwell is back with the news.